Jack, do it again. Oh man, hilariousness, you guys, hilariousness. Hopefully this one is gonna work a little bit better. We are hoping for the best. Damn it. We are hoping for the best every time. Every time we just try just a little bit harder to see if we can't get it where we want it to go, right? Let's see where I'm at. A little bit harder to see if we can't get it where we want it to go, right? Let's see where I'm at. A little bit harder to see if we can... Cool. What's up? Devin is back in the house. Miri is in the house. What is up, Miri? How are you today? How is your day going, baby girl? I'm good. I was having some technical issues, but I think we are back. And in color. What is your favorite winter time food? We are back at it. I'm from India. Are you married? Miri, if you don't stop yourself, right now, Miri. Stop it. Miri, don't do that. Don't be like that today. Don't be like that today. Coming in here with your actual troll business out, with your troll boots on. Don't come in here with your troll boots, Miri. Thank you, Miri. Miri, are you incredibly rich? Are you gonna fly me around the world? What? Talk to me. I need to know. Miri's cracking up. What is up, Marlon? Exotic Cookbook is back in the building. Thank you so much for coming back, Marlon. Hopefully everything is technically sound right now. I can see you guys' comments. It doesn't sound like I'm snap, crackling, and popping. So I think we're doing good. Hopefully this will be a nice little smooth hour of chit chat that doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. Devin says, try Sour Patch Kids candy canes. They are good. Devin, I love Sour Patch Kids. I don't know how you knew this about me, Devin, but Sour Patch candies in general are like my favorite candy, and I'm not even a candy person. Miri is saying, what is up to Exotic Cookbook, aka Marlon. And earlier today, when we were in our other previous stream, Marlon, aka Exotic Cookbook, told us that lobster pot pie is where it's at. And I was, first off, I don't eat lobster, but second off, I've never heard of lobster pot pie before. But Exotic Cookbook is a real chef. Marlon is a real cook. So when he tells you something exists, it's a real thing. Devin says, ooh, yes. You know what? Some of the best, I know it's too early for this, Devin, because candy canes are on point for the season. But do you know who makes the best jelly beans? Starburst. I don't know if anybody's ever had Starburst jelly beans, but they're delightful. Metro, what is in the house? How are you? What is in the house? What am I talking about? Metro, good morning, and how are you today? Now, Metro likes to cook, you guys. Metro posts on his Instagram. I would say Metro posts on his Instagram probably at least once a day. And he posts pictures of what he's eating and what he's doing and stuff like that. And last night, he cooks. Metro cooks a lot. And last night's meal looked delicious. JD is back in the house. JD, your girl Miri is out here trolling me. She was asking if I was single, asked if I was going to get, if she could marry me. It was very strange. Metro says, he. JD says, be okay. Come on now. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. And thank you to all of you guys for coming back after our little technical mishap. I appreciate you guys showing back up in his house. Miri, how do you have the #1 crown, baby girl? Nobody knows. Liz Rodriguez, who, by the way, you guys, she is engaged. So congratulations to Liz. I just found that out yesterday. Liz is back in the house. Thank you so much, Liz. JD says he needs to know we troll beer only. JD says, be okay. I'm straight. I know, Miri. I know. Allegedly. Metro says, avoiding restaurants, more cooking at home. I did my grocery shopping yesterday after I collect my pay from work. Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper to cook your own food. There's no doubt about that. And you're just going to eat better. It's going to be better food, period. JD saying, be okay. And she's flexing the member emojis. No, Metro has the #1 crown, y'all. Metro did not come to play with you guys today. JD says, Miri, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Miri says, be okay, come to India. I'm doing none of that. Suleiman, thank you so much for coming in. Exotic Cookbook says, a couple winters ago, I made bacon cheeseburger soup and it came out well and I garnished it with crusty. Ooh, that sounds really good. Metro says, hello and good morning to everyone coming to the live stream. Yes, Suleiman, coming with the X, y'all. Coming with the X. I love every last piece of that. It's a lot of X's though, Suleiman. It's an absurd amount of X's. Are there any other letters that you're familiar with, Suleiman? Do you know? Can we get a B from you as well or no? Metro says my paycheck was good since I took that week off. Okay, got it. Sploofy, what is up? Nobody knows, Sploofy. We were hoping to get a different, we were hoping to get a different letter, but that's all that Suleiman had. But Sploofy, how are you? Sploofy made time from attempting to cruise the ladies to come and have a conversation with me. Metro says, I was briefly in your previous streams earlier, but I'm glad I could catch you in this current stream. Hope all is well. Of course it is. Call Me Aspect is in the house. Avery says, you suck. Not as hard as your mom and your dad. Although if your mother had swallowed after we're not going to get into that. Sploofy says, of paying taxes. What? What are you talking about, Sploofy? Oh, that's what you took a break from to talk to me. I love that, Sploofy. And again, thank you guys all for coming in this morning. Again, everybody is welcome here, including you weird troll people. You're welcome here. You help my watch time hours. You help my channel grow. So I appreciate every last one of you guys. Mary says, what's in your Dollar Tree? This is not a Dollar Tree cup. This was one that was gifted to me. Call Me Aspect says, what are you talking about? Just random business. Just random business. Avery, what's funny is if nobody cares, why are you here? You sound sad, yo. Everybody say sorry to Avery because I think Avery's having a bad day. And I'm sorry for that, Avery. But if you stick around here, you might have your day get a little bit better. Otherwise, there's always plenty of other people that might be a better fit for you. JD said, hi. Miri is cracking up, probably because Avery is hilarious. What is up? Thank you so much, Aunt F. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the smiley face with the heart eyes. JD says, beautiful Dollar Tree. I love it. JD says, Miri, I am good. Aunt F says, Avery, good morning, pretty lady. Thank you. Dude, every time that I go live, there's foolishness and I just let it slide. Let me tell you what I know. People who are having a good morning don't behave that way. So they're sad people, and sad people deserve just a little bit of kindness from us, right? So that's what I try to do. Metro says, I am proud of you, both you and it. Thank you, Metro. Call Me Aspect says, what? Oh my God, Call Me Aspect is like, what we not going to do is be putting up with Avery's nonsense. Thank you very much for that, Call Me Aspect. And I love is that a cat in your little picture with big eyes? I love every piece of that. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. For those of you guys who keep coming back and back, I appreciate every last one of you guys. It's Wednesday, and we've made it halfway to the week end, right? So we are doing pretty good. Mary says, be okay. I'm used to shopping at Dollar Tree. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what did Mary just out here removing nonsense, y'all. Your friend, or Aisel, am I saying it right? Your friend Aisel? I love that. How are you? And says, hope you have a blessed day though. I hope I have a blessed day too. And I'm guessing I will because I woke up this morning. And I've got extra energy, so I'm going to give as much of it to you guys. And I hope that you have a good day too. Oh, damn. People getting, what happened? What happened to Call Me Aspect? Did Call Me Aspect say something crazy? He sounded normal. Y'all, the moderators is in the chat just knocking people out, y'all. Knocking people out. Y'all better be nice, moderators. Y'all out here just removing people. They didn't even say nothing crazy. Your friend Aisel says, hello, how are you? I am good, my friend. It is early morning here. It is 7:40 a.m. It's a little bit cold, but I'm doing okay. I know. Call Me Aspect is nice, y'all. Why we kicking out? Oh. That was a mistake, Call Me Aspect. Thank you so much for staying here, though. Metro says, stay away from unhappy individuals trying to put good souls down due to a mental problem or having a bad day. Pray for them. 100%, Metro, 100%. Miri says, let them sleep. Marlon says, pardon, Call Aspect. Y'all are killing me this morning. Your friend Aisel says, thank you for answering. Of course. Aisel, thank you for coming in. You didn't have to be here. You could be anywhere. And you chose to come here. A-Train said, the pain is real. It is. And I think the thing we have to keep in mind, you guys, is at this time of year, specifically in the U.S. and in other places, but in the U.S. especially because it's the holiday season, people get really low, right? They're having a bad time, and it's important that we not make it worse for them. Even when people are acting up, it has nothing to do with us. These people don't know me. So you have to treat people with the love and respect that you would want them to treat you with. Yes, call me Azel with the what? No, call me Aspect with the 6'7", baby. I love it. Thank you so much. Mary says, we giving them sleep tablets. Your friend Azel says, I'm a subscribe. You are so kind. Thank you, Azel. I appreciate you for that. And I hope that you come back and back and back. Mary said no beer today. Mary, it is 7:41 in the morning. Not that I'm above it, but this morning in particular, that's, Trini. Ah, my dude Trini is in the house. Be okay. I miss you. I missed you too, Trini. Marlon says, welcome back. Call me Aspect. My freaking chats just stopped over here, y'all. JD is throwing out the little freak emoji. I love it. JD is saying, what's up to Trini? Trini is saying, Aaron, what's up, man? My whole chatments stopped. Call me Aspect drops me another 6'7". Thank you so much. I appreciate every last piece of that. Miri is like, Trini, because everybody's always glad to see Trini. Trini is such a good dude, you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, and then Call Me Aspect hits me with the floating heart. With the floating heart. Thank you so much. I have to look over here because I can't see my dang chatments. Oh, come on. Call Me Aspect with the heart Sunday. Thank you so much. See, don't put my dude out. This dude is sending the gifts, y'all. Sending the gifts. I love it. We are chilling. Okay, your friend Azel says, I love it. So I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm looking over here, it's because my chatments, as my girl Tina Mo, oh no, I see it. They're just not scrolling. Yay, Call Me Aspect with the golden poop. I love the golden poop. I don't know how you knew it, but I do love it. Metro says, treating people love, kindness, and respect, not to be treated differently. 100%. And honestly, when you see people who are hurting, when they're acting crazy, that's even more the moment where you have to treat them with kindness and respect. If somebody's coming at you with crazy, don't match them with crazy, right? Match them with kindness, tenderness, understanding, right? Try to be patient because people are going through stuff out here. Trini says, Miri, when we working out? Thank you so much, Call Me Aspect, for all those cool gifts. I appreciate you so much. Our friend Azel says, we are just chilling. We're 100% chilling, you guys. So I have a somewhat full day today, but I am very excited. I am going to be filming a cooking video for you guys. I'm going to be doing a holiday tradition or a new holiday tradition. And that video will drop tomorrow night. So prepare for that, or tomorrow morning, I should say, afternoonish. But yeah, so my day is going to be kind of full doing that. And then I think we're going to go out and try to see some lights, maybe check out a couple beers in the city. So it's going to be a good day. Call Me Aspect says, you're welcome. Sammy, is it Karhu is in the house. What's up, Sammy? Happy freaking Wednesday. Mary says, Trini, the next 1 hour, I'll be sweating. Why did I read that as all farts out? Melissa says, hello, my loves. Trini says, sounds good, Mary. JD is like, Mary, I hear you. Y'all over here doing it big. Where is Melissa? Melissa showed up? Melissa, how are you? The Down Home Diva's in the house. Did you guys see Melissa's new video? She made a beautiful wreath, you guys. It was beautiful. And it was so crazy because I had never seen anything like that. And it's designed to hang from the ceiling. And it had these flowers and ornaments. It was just such a beautiful wreath. Great job on that, Melissa, for real. Azel says, hey, how can I send big emojis? Azel, are you in the US? Because that's only in the US you can send those little gifts. You can send super stickers if that's something you're into, but the big emojis that you see are a US thing. Taylor Suarez says, shout out from Denver. Come on, Taylor. I love Denver. I've been up in Black Hawk many times, which is the mountainous region on the other side, or where is that? And it's on the other side or somewhere in Denver. Call Me Aspect with a floating heart. Thank you so much. Melissa saying, what's up? Ola Joe! The crocheting sailor says, you didn't give me time to go into the first live. Ola Joe, we were having technical issues. I had to start again. Oh my gosh. Ola Joe, you missed it, but it's okay because you didn't miss nothing. Scandalous came in and was telling me about my my crocheting yesterday. But Scandalous was super helpful. She told me to get a Clover 5mm hook, which I ordered yesterday because she said that was going to be better for my hand. I completely jacked up that scarf, but I have a way to fix it. I think I'm going to do it in panels. It doesn't matter. That's not for this channel, but on my other channel, if you guys want to see me struggle through crocheting a scarf, that's the place to be. Miri saying, what's up to Trini? Melissa says, hey, Miri, my love. Toothless Gunner Monkey says, look back at it. I love that. That's a great name. Toothless Gunner Monkey. I love it. Ola Joe says, good morning. Metro says, when they act out something is wrong with their soul, create therapy. Yes, exactly. Liz is saying, what's up? Call me Aspect with the floating heart. Oh, Swell says, what's the drink for later? I think there's a brewery right by the botanical gardens where they're going to be doing some Christmas lights. So I think we're going to head over there, probably try out an IPA, something nice and warm inside of me because it's a little cold outside still. Marlon says, stepping out of the chat to make breakfast. We'll be listening. No worries. Thank you for being here. Hey, your friend Azel says, oh, okay, I'm not in the US. Yep, that's why you're not seeing him. Trini says, happy I caught your live. Be okay. School has you busy. I know, Trini, but it's all good, and I appreciate you. Mary says, Melissa, my love, your hands work magic. They do. Ola Joe is cracking up. Oh, Menezi is in the house. Good afternoon. Yes, thank you so much. Ola Joe says, Clover is better. Yeah. Trini saying, what's up to Ola Joe. Metro says, I will be on the lookout for your upcoming video. Thank you, Metro. I have 2 videos dropping today, just so you guys know. Melissa says, you're too sweet, Mary. Menezi says, like done. Melissa says, hello, Trini. And there's, woo! Ola Joe done deleted somebody. Ola Joe, you could have let that one ride. He asked me, how much milk do I produce and can I buy some? I wish I produced milk. I would use it to make cheese. And then at that point, yes, you could buy some of the delicious cheese I would make. Ola Joe says, Trini, greetings, my friend. Good to see you. Melissa says, how did the scarf turn out then? Girl, we ain't, it's not a scarf right now. Right now, it's just, it's a troubling moment, but we're trying to fix it. Mark Travis is in the house. What's up, Mark? Botanical Garden is that Canada? It's just like a conservatory that's here. Menezi says hello to Mary. Oh, dang. Ola Joe done time the poor person out. She's like, listen, no, we're not talking about milking people. Mark says, I'm in Michigan. Got it. Melissa saying, what's up to Metro? Call Me Aspect says, I'm so close to 1,000. Like 1,000 subscribers, yo? That's awesome, Call Me Aspect. I don't know what kind of content you do, yo, but like, yeah, maybe everybody should check them out and see what's going on. Melissa says, good job, Ola Joe. Your friend Azel says, bye-bye. I don't talk trash to be okay when I leave. Thank you, Azel. Ola Joe is dropping the member emojis. I'm making breakfast calzone. Marlon is not playing with you guys. Thank everybody for coming in and throwing your thumbs up on the video. Call Me Aspect. Thank you so much for all the gifts that you've dropped. I am greatly appreciative. Angry Man says, you produce chocolate milk? No. But wouldn't that be cool? Melissa says, I only have powder. No worries, Ola Joe. Menezi says, Troll Metro says, I'm still here. Thank you. Ola Joe says, no milk and no fee. That's hilarious. Oh my God, I got down to the bottom of the chat. No, here's what's funny. Ola Joe, this is funny. I was at what the hell is that place called? The Ollie's. I was at Ollie's outlet yesterday because A-Train and I did our annual thing where we jumped to like 5 different stores and we have to pick at least one gift from each store and then we wrap them up and put them under the tree. That's how we do our Christmas situation. 100% MS, and so is being an asshole, but yet you're here. So anyway, Call Me Aspect says, I hope Avery's not here. Don't worry though, Call Me Aspect. The world is filled with Averys. So they just keep coming in. Cross Unlimited says, my boo. Yes. Trini says, feet is a must, Ola Joe. Chicken feets. Trini eats chicken feets. But anyway, Ola Joe. So I'm walking through the aisles. Aaron has already got what he needs. He's back in the car. I'm supposed to be on a 10-minute timeline. But as I'm walking through the aisles, this guy wearing a Navy cap literally stops and he's like, starts up this conversation with me because I was wearing a sweatshirt, had something on it, whatever. Nice guy, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm a retired naval captain. And we had a whole conversation for like 15 minutes. And even though I was in a rush, I am one of those people who never stop somebody who's talking to me, specifically if it's an older person. I never stop them from talking. I just let them talk. But he was cracking me up. And I was like, I'm going to ask my friend if you're messing with me. Because he seemed like one of those old guys, like a grandpa who will tell you something and it not be right. So he was like, okay, so the naval salute, he was like, is down here. He was like, you do this first and then you do it down here. And I was like, what? That can't be true. And he was like, where's my hand? He was like, down here by my navel. I was like, is that real? I'm like, I'm going to ask my girl, Ola Joe. I literally said your name. I was like, I'm going to ask my girl, Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, because she was in the damn Navy. If you're telling me the truth or if you talking crazy. Thank you, Call Me Aspect, for that. But no, and then he was telling me, did I want to be what was he saying? There was two things, like a polywog or something. I don't know. He had a lot of things to say, but he was super, super, super cute old man. Thank you so much, Call Me Aspect, for that. Metro bounced out. No worries, Metro. Thank you so much for being here. Melissa says, catch you later. And Mary is saying bye to Metro. Yeah, but anyway, let me know if any of that could possibly be true, Ola Joe. I mean, I took for granted that the man was a naval officer. It was, I don't know if he was or he wasn't, but he was hilarious. Mickey Thunder, how are you, Mickey? Welcome in, my friend. Happy freaking Wednesday. How is your day going? Are you having the time of your life today, or what? Are you excited? Is the world giving you the things you need? Hopefully. I'm excited, right? I mean, we all woke up. We're all having the time, right? We're having a time. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing up your thumbs. Call Me Aspect. Thank you for spoiling me with all these delicious gifts. And whoever's doing the heart parade over here, thank you for that as well. I don't know if I can actually see the chats, you guys, because they just stopped moving. We've had some technical problems today, but we keep moving through. Trini is doing the yuck face. I love it. That's one of the newer emojis. Ola Joe says he was pulling your leg and hitting you with tradition. Yep, he knows what he's talking about. Okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, he was talking to me something. I don't know what it, I can't, I was trying to take in everything he was saying, Ola Joe, but he was just, there was so much. But he was just so funny and just such a nice man. It was nice to talk to him. Mickey Thunder says, why are you so big? Dude, I don't know. That's a good question, though. Trini is throwing us the chilies. What's up? I love every last piece of that. Thank you, Trini. That's one of my favorite emojis and one of the newer ones that we have done. We are just having ourselves a time today. I don't know what's happening. It looks like there's nobody in here, but there's all these people chit-chatting with me, and people keep throwing their thumbs up, which I appreciate. We've had our fair share of delicious trolls this morning, and I love every last piece of that. Yes, yeah, Mickey, as long as it has cheese and beer in it, you can 100% put me on that. I love every last one of them. Trini said, I know, Trini, that's the newest one. That's the newest one, Trini, and I made that because it's almost always relevant in my chats, right? There's always at least one dude acting real crazy, and we've got to do that. What kind of beer? Is there a beer that we shouldn't drink? What kind of beer? Any of the beers. Krishna says, hello, beautiful sister. Hello, Krishna. How are you? Mary says, Trini. Trini is cracking up. Yes, I mean, it's a poop show in here every day. Krishna says, how are you? I am good, sis. I am good. How are you doing? And thank you. Krishna is dropping her favorite emoji. I think Krishna's favorite emoji is that yum emoji, which I love. I feel like everybody has their like favorite emoji from the member emojis, and that's what they drop. Sammy is still here. Hi, I like you. That's cool, Sammy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you being here for as long as you have, and I appreciate the support on the channel. My ring is trying to come off. My hands, my fingers are not as thick as I need them to be. Krishna says, like done. Thank you. Tux says, hi. Okay. Hi, what's up, Tux? I love it. Thank you, Krishna. Krishna says, brother Trini, hi, namaste. Oh, Trini. Oh, no, Trini doesn't have a video today because Trini's not making any more videos for the rest of the year. SNBR Love says, okay. Hi. Oh, you're a special needs Christian rapper. Okay. You got friends here. Okay. You love people. Awesome. That's super cool. Well, thank you for coming in. Mary saying what's up to Krishna. Nikki Yaya. I always say the name like that. Nikki Yaya, what's up? How are you? Happy freaking Wednesday. Krishna saying, Mary, hi, says. Ola Joe says a polywog. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. He said a polywog, and then there was something else. Is a sailor that never crossed the equator. That's exactly what he said. We used to have to do stuff and go through some things to get our rites of passage, so to speak. And then there was the other thing, like a silver something. My mind was going in and out, Ola Joe, because he was handing me all kinds of information. But and he was like, no, you want to be a whatever the alternative was. But really, really cool dude. Krishna, thank you. Tux is saying, what's up? Menezzi says, my food is sweet potato and vegetable soup. I love the way that sounds, Menezzi. I love sweet potatoes in the winter. Gon says, you look like you always want to talk to the manager. Gon, you nailed it. If something get out of line, I gotta talk to the manager, yo. Don't you? Sammy, Kara says, can you smile? Am I smiling? I don't know. Krishna is dropping member emojis. Thank you, Krishna. Sammy is cracking up. Ola Joe says, shellbagger. Okay, yes. Tuck says, I love potato. Miri says, be okay, and everyone, see you later. Thank you for coming in, Miri. I appreciate you. SNBR Love says, hope you guys have blessed Christmas in 8 more days. I know it. I looked around and I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming up so quick. Melissa says, my favorite winter food is chili over mashed potatoes. Melissa, that sounds delightful. They like to do interesting things with chili in Ohio, which is where Melissa is. Because in Cincinnati, don't they pour the chili over the spaghetti noodles? So apparently in Ohio, they're putting the chili on everything, y'all. Krishna, thank you. Tux is giving us a heart. Thank you. Liz says broccoli cheddar soup is my I love a good broccoli cheddar soup. Sweet, yes. Broccoli cheddar is one of the better soups in the world. If you add potato into that, stop it. Tuck says only in Ohio. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. It looks like we have like 20 thumbs up right now, so I cannot tell you how excited I am for that because it's not always easy to do. So thank you guys for that. Trini says, Melissa, my favorite winter food. Trini, your favorite winter food, summer food, spring food, whatever food is pork. Trini, don't get fancy. SNBR says, what is your favorite holiday foods? That's a good question. I personally, in the winter, love a good soup. Now, when it comes to holiday foods, and this is going to maybe sound a little bit non-traditional, but it's only because I remember it as something that my mother did. My mother would make a German chocolate cake from scratch every Christmas, and I loved that. But then also, Christmas Eve, we would have a non-traditional Christmas meal, and it would be, I can't think right now. Sorry, it would be meatloaf. And so my mother's meatloaf was so good, and everybody in our family like learned to make it because when my mother passed away, everybody was like, well, we still need to eat that meatloaf, right? Because that meatloaf is delicious. So that is like, for whatever reason, meatloaf makes me think of the holidays, mostly because of my mother. Thank you, Tux. Mrs. G is in the house. Good morning, little freak. I love it. Well, good morning, Miss G. Trini says, I love cake. Just yes. Ola Joe says, yes, Melissa's Christmas. Yes, thank you, Ola Joe, for dropping that. For those of you guys who did not see Melissa make this Christmas wreath, it was delicious and delightful. I loved every last piece of it. And like I said, I watch a lot of crafters. I had never seen this style of hanging wreath before, and I loved it. Tux says, my favorite wintertime food is grape juice and ice cream. That's interesting, Tux. That's a different one for me. Trini is saying good morning to Auntie. Liz says, love Ohio. Have friends and family in the Groveport area. Okay. Liz, you know people all over the place. Liz is like, I know people everywhere. Miss G says, working but listening. No worries, Miss G. I understand what's up with that. Alexander Lapp says, I like a good meatloaf. Meatloaf can be delicious. And Alexander, the way my mom did it is she put graham cracker crumbs in it. So it had this like really almost like a sweet but very umami kind of flavor. And I miss that so much. It's so good. I'm going to do a meatloaf myself this year. You might see me make it because I might be in a live stream doing it, but I'm 100% doing a meatloaf this year because we usually do one every year. And I think I'm going to do it Christmas Eve. Trini, Miss G says, hello, Trini in chat. NSBR Love says, yummy. I love all those. Oh, sorry, hear about your mom. No worries. No worries. Ola Joe says, Trini's curry chicken feet. Oh, dang. Really, Ola Joe? Ola Joe had to find the chicken foot. She had to find the damn chicken foot video. Tux says, oh, I don't know what that means, Tux. Trini says, thank you, Ola Joe, for dropping the link. I love every last piece of that. Yes, Ola Joe is not playing with you guys. She will drop the damn links. She's moderator of the year. She was moderator of the year from 2020 to 2026. She'd basically been the moderator of the year her whole life. Her whole life, y'all. But thank you guys so much for being here again. I appreciate you very, very much. But my day is going to be spent trying to... Have you seen this thing, Trini? It's like 2 pieces of puff pastry. I saw somebody do it with Nutella. I'm not doing it with Nutella because I don't eat hazelnuts or whatever the hell it is. But then you like cut it into the shape of a Christmas tree. Well, I'm going to give it a try. And the video will be up on the channel tomorrow. I'm going to try. I'm going to try something. I'm down. I believe in experimentation. Ola Joe is saying, welcome to Trini. Miss G says, be okay. Guess who I'm getting on my live this Thursday to interview? What? And you're giving me a special invite to come and troll. Oh, oh, Miss G. Yes. Accepted. Accepted. What time is it, Miss G? Because I want to put my troll boots on. I want to put my troll boots on. Thank you, Ola Joe. She's saying good morning to Miss G. Call me Aspect says, try to poop. Call me Aspect, you're hilarious. Trini says, I never saw it, but I know you're going to crush it. I believe in you. I know this. Food is supposed to be at least somewhat fun. So I am down for trying anything that seems like it might be fun, and I believe in myself. As soon as I finish this live stream, I'm going to go downstairs and then I'm going to get at it. Tex says, also, my name is pronounced Tuxie. The 1 is the I, the 3 is the E. Got it. So Tuxie. Got it. Thank you so much, Tuxie, for letting me know that. Motion says, I'm back in business. What's up, Motion? How are you? Miss G says, guess who at 6 p.m. Okay, so is that 6 p.m. Central Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time? Court Kisser says that his toilet is stopped up. Court, you better get the plunger out, buddy. You got to stop doing that, yo. More fiber. Less fiber? More fiber, I think. I think you either need more or less fiber. We don't know. Motion says, I'm good. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up on the video. It matters, and I appreciate you for it. Ola Joe says, beer. We still haven't done our seasonal beer tasting video. I think we might do that on Christmas Eve, too. But we got a bunch of beers, and it's going to be down. Or I'm down. Beer. Exactly. Trini says, I loved that pasta you made. You need to share the recipe. That pasta was delicious. There's actually still some in the refrigerator right now because I love making big batches of pasta salad and then just eating it for lunch for the week because then you don't have to cook when you're busy. NBR Love is dropping hearts. I love it. Court Kisser says, I've been pooping since yesterday. It won't stop. Court, you need to reach out to somebody, baby. Because you're going to be done pooped out everything you got. Motion says, yes, by the way, what's the topic? It's crazy, as always. Ola Joe is like, Miss G, live on December 18th. Your birthday! Ah, Miss G. Okay, y'all. Y'all, Miss G. So, yeah, that's tomorrow. That's what she's talking about, 6 p.m. So that's what's up. Tuxie says, call the Mario Brothers. Alexander says, bean soup is a good winter dish. Bake beans, too. Beans have to be cooked a long time to get soft. All that heat from the cooking is welcome on a cold day. I would agree 100% with that, Alexander. It's a great time to put on a pot of beans. And when I make soup, I like to add beans into it because it gives it that kind of thick unctuousness that everybody loves. Miss G says 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm finally getting your boobalicious, buddy. I cannot wait. Ola just says, Miss G, you see how I threw that in? Reds. Oh my God. Ola Joe is too cool. SNBR Love says, how about you what? Channel is not about politics because I wanted to bring everybody in. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's a bad thing to do politics online because why? Mushy Girl says, is the topic about poop? Usually. Miss G says, Ola Joe Crocheting Sailor, happy birthday. What? It's Ola Joe's birthday too? Ola Joe, is it your dang birthday? Lord Jesus. Y'all be having birthdays all the time. How am I supposed to keep up with everybody's birthday? I can barely remember what the hell I did yesterday. Ola Joe, is it your birthday? I need to know. Oh my gosh, I am so bad at birthdays. Ola Joe, for real, is it your birthday? Trini says, really, Auntie? I'm going to be there to see that. Yeah, we going to be there to troll Reds for sure. Texie said hi. Ola Joe says, Miss G, thank you. Okay, so it is actually Ola Joe's birthday, apparently. Well, happy birthday, Ola Joe. I am terrible at birthdays. I barely remember the people's birthdays in my family. And since my family has extended to the people on December 18th, and today is your mother's, got it. Y'all's birthday is, that's funny. Ola Joe, because that's how my dad and I are. Our birthdays are 2 days apart. Well, happy early birthday, Ola Joe. Thanks for catching that, Miss G. Your girl is my brain is not where it should be. But thank you so much, Ola Joe, for telling me that. And early happy birthday to you. Texie says you just earned a subscriber. Thank you. Motion Girl says usually the who's going to Walmart to get toilet paper. What? Melissa says Motion. We discussed everything except politics. The question is favorite winter food. Thank you for keeping that on track, Melissa. If it was not for the people who, is that my dad? It is. If it was not for the people who keep my mind on track, my mind would go way the hell over there. February is in the house. Thank you, February, for coming in. Your birthday's coming up too. Damn. I need all y'all's birthdays to be in the same dang month. I don't have time for y'all to be spreading them out. I will never remember that. Ola Joe, Liz is telling you happy birthday. Trini is saying happy birthday. Ola Joe, yes, another Sagittarius. It is Sagittarius season. There's so many Sagittariuses, y'all. Ola Joe says also my youngest granddaughter's birthday was today, born on your mother's birthday. That's crazy. But I love when that kind of thing happens. February says I'm turning 20, February 27th. That's awesome. Miss G says, Trini, come through. Trini says, little freak. Jeremy Hall says, that lipstick is lipsticking. What's funny, Jeremy, is this is actually a YouTube feature. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not actually wearing lipstick. But isn't it the coolest thing ever? Olajo says, thank you, Liz and Trini and all. Motion says, what's y'all's favorite food, by the way? Well, beer. Trini says, I'm surrounded by Sagittarius and Leo. Yes! I'm a Leo, baby. I'm a Leo. And I remember Leos. But I'm having such a hard time remembering people's birthdays. I sometimes get Aaron's birth date confused by a day. And I've been married for forever. And I sometimes get it confused. My brain doesn't work like that. I need a calendar, but it would be filled. Miss G says, be okay, little freak. Don't spread out the birthdays. Laugh out loud. Sagittarius is in the house. SNBR Love says, yes, politics makes people fight. And a lover, not a fighter. Got it. Melissa says, Motion, it's all in the comments. Olajo says, Miss G, yes. Jeremy says, well, you sure fooled me. It's actually a really good foil, right, Jeremy? Except when I get close. You see my lip is quivering? That's the dang crazy. Oh, for real? Christina is a Leo? Woo, 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 woo. That's some good stuff right there, Trini. We Leos are very impressive. That's all I can say. Tuxie says, mine's May 1st. Oh, Lord. Moshi Girl says, beer is a food. Well, every day is a new day to learn. Olajo is cracking up. Melissa says, Leo, baby. Yes! Matthew is back in the house. How are you, Matthew? Welcome back in. Olajo is welcoming you as well. Trini says, I know. I could tell that Christina was a Leo because she got that spit in her. You know what I'm saying? We Leo women, we got a lot of spit in us. We got a lot of spit in us. Jeremy says, I'm a Leo too, baby. Yes, Jeremy. Yes, Leo, baby. Forget all these other people and all of their birthdays. What really matters is the month of July. Anyway, Trini saying, little freak. I love it. Alexander says, I am 53 and don't need birthdays anymore. I forget mine when nobody reminds me. Alexander, when I tell you the things that my mind forgets right now, I have forgotten more than I ever was trying to keep. Aaron says to me, which is my husband, he routinely tells me that the reason I forget stuff is because I'm holding too many things in my mind. And he's right. Because I have a business, I'm running 1,000 different calculations in my head, and I will forget something immediately. And I don't have a secretary. So it's just me. And it's difficult. February says, I am a Pisces. I love it. Call Me Aspect says, bye, guys. Call Me Aspect. Thank you so much for coming in and blessing me with those delicious gifts. I appreciate you very, very much. I hope to see you back here again, my friend. SNBR Love says, what is my sign? I'm born in November. I don't know. What is the November birth date? I'm not sure what that is, SNBR Love. Miss G says, a lot of spit in ya. I definitely do. Motion Girl says, I'm a Taurus. Is that what that is? Olajo says, that's why y'all gel and are says, yes. Trini says, Leo and Sagittarius women run things. Trini said it, I didn't. Trini said it, and I didn't. Motion Girl says, so y'all, let's plan a poop party. Oh, Lord. Olajo says, Trini, exactly. Motion Girl says, yes. No, I think that there's something to be said about that because I understand that some of my best friends, one of my longest friends, he's a Sagittarius. His birthday was on the 11th. And I've known him for 30 some odd years. And I will say this, some of the longest relationships that I have with people are people who are Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius and Leo people understand each other and it works. That's what I think. I 100% believe that. Call Me Aspect says, I'm going to join the stream later. No worries, Call Me Aspect. Thank you. Trini, I love to run shit. Joe says, Tuxie, thank you for all those emojis. Trina says, oh, Joe, I know. Motion Girl says, what? I never knew that. Yeah, Leos and Sagittarius get along very, very well. Very, very well. Trini says, I am the same way. I love it. It is, yeah, it's hard to not get along with a Leo unless you have like, I don't know. If you got issues with people just being a little bit sedity, then you're probably going to have an issue with a Leo. But if you like to have a good time, nobody has a better time than Leos do. I don't think. Melissa says, Motion, thanks, but your poop is something we would rather you be stingy. I don't even know what be going on, but I turn around and Melissa is over here getting it in. That is hilarious. Moshe says, well, I said every day is a new day to learn. True. Trini says, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are both Sagittarius. Okay. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, let's see. So, basically, to be born in December would mean that your parents, let's walk it back, because December is the 12th month, usually takes roughly 9 months. So, I get it. So, y'all's parents in the springtime was like, got together, and that's how y'all wound up being in December. I love every last piece of it. Motion says, time for a fun fact about me. Go ahead, Motion, let us know. Ola Joe says, be okay, and I clicked from the gate and still vibing. Yes, very, very true. Very, very true. Texie says, okay. Motion says, I'm dyslexic. No worries. Liz says, Leos love cervezas. Yes. I can vouch for that because my dad's a Leo and nobody loves cervezas more than my dad. Matter of fact, you know what my dad's going to get for Christmas this year? He's going to get a 30-pack of beer delivered because that's what he likes. I'm going to get him a 30-pack of beer and a cake. Because if you try to get him anything else, I'm pretty sure he just wants a 30-pack of beer and a cake. Trini says, my mom is a Sagittarius too. Trini, you got nothing but December babies in your house. Just all around you. Every place. Motion says, and I have ADHD. I understand. Okay, Motion Girls, nothing wrong with that. You're always welcome here. You know that. Melissa says, Tuxie, give it up, dude. Melissa, oh my gosh, Melissa, something came to me last night and I have to talk to you. I'll find a time when you're free and I'm free. And I think you can call people on Instagram, but I'm going to call you because I have to talk to you. Ola Joe says, Trini, that's awesome. Ola Joe's like, all the Sagittarius women, we love it. No, but very few people are as kind as a Sagittarius. I will say that Sagittarius they're kind, but they're about business. If you need somebody that's going to provide that kind of love and understanding that comes with the oomph, with the kickback, that's what a Sagittarius is going to do. They don't play. They love freely, but they do not play. A Sagittarius will not play. If you want somebody on your team who's 100% going to back you up, but not going to be taking no nonsense from you, that's a Sagittarius 100%. Motion Girl says, don't forget to recycle the glass bottles from the beer. Of course. We always recycle. Ola Joe says, you can call peeps on Insta. Yeah, somebody called me. I think it was our girl Anna Boo, Lash Me Beats. She and I were talking on the on the Insta. I'm still learning stuff. Motion Girl says, what about Gemini? Whew, my mother was a Gemini. Whew, yeah. Y'all got that twin energy. You got a lot of incongruent parts of yourself happen inside of a Gemini. That's for damn sure. Tux says, what is your dad watching the stream? He knows what he's getting for Christmas. Tuxie, my dad knows what he's getting for Christmas every year. Sometimes, I used to get him some really fancy stuff. One year I got him a Galileo thermometer. I don't know if you guys know what a Galileo thermometer is, but it's so cool. He still has it. And it still does a really good job of predicting the weather. It predicts when it's going to frost. It predicts when it's going to snow. It's very, very accurate. It was a great gift to get him. I got him a sign for his bar that has his name on it. I bought him, because my dad loves stuff, so I got him this shotgun shell whiskey decanter with the with the glasses. He loved that. I've gotten my dad some really cool gifts, but he doesn't need anything else. 100% he doesn't. So I just get him what he loves, which is just a beer and a cake. Trinity says, yes, Ola Joe, Sagittarius and Leo mesh really good together. They are both fire signs. Yes. And that's funny because if I'm not mistaken, I think Aries, I'm not sure if Aries is compatible or not compatible, but Aaron is an Aries and we're compatible as hell. So I don't know. I mesh really, really well with other fire signs. Because, I mean, I'm bringing the heat and I'm bringing the thunder. You got to bring the heat and the thunder, too. That's how I feel about that. Olajo says, yep. Trinity says, little freak. SNBR Love says, what is your favorite beer? Well, any IPA. I love a good IPA. Hayward says, hey, sugar. What's up, Hayward? Olajo says, Trinity, great point. Fire signs. Yes. Alexander says, empty beer bottles are worth 10 cents here in Michigan. Yeah. When I lived in Iowa, what are they like? I think they were 5 cents when I lived in Iowa. Yeah. I don't do that. I just put them in the recycling bin and then I let them go. Brittany is saying, hola, how are you, Brittany? Trinity says, yep, Aries are fire signs too. Yeah. And Aaron is 100% Aries. He is 100% Aries, like 100% Aries, which I love about him. He's very strong-willed, I would say. Melissa says, Michael is a Capricorn. Can you imagine a lion and a goat? You know, it works. You know, it works like that. And I can imagine, because of you guys' story, that is actually a really, 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 really nice combination. Call Me Aspect says, I'm back, guys. Well, welcome back, Call Me Aspect. Brittany says, good. Ojo says, you both are highly compatible. Yeah, we are. I knew that Aaron was going to be my person when I first saw him. I was actually dating a dude at the time, and I looked over at the dude and I said, when you and I are not together, I didn't even say if, I said when you and I are not together, I'm going to be with him. I'm not even kidding. You literally, this is 100% facts, 100% true. I looked over at the dude that I was with and I said, when I are not together, I'm going to be with him. And I will never forget the moment, because that dude was an asshole. I will never forget the moment when I showed up at this like art event that we were all having, and I was walking down the street with Aaron, and old dude, my ex, looked out of the corner of his eye, saw us, stopped in his freaking track. I gave him the look, peace sign, kept walking. Like, that's what happened to you. You lost a good thing. You lost a good thing because you're crazy. Trash. Anyway, sorry for that little side note. Nobody was expecting that to happen. Thank you, Krishna. Bramwell Messiah? Is it Bramwell Messiah? Thank you so much for coming in, my friend. Olajo says, oh, so we all fire signs. Wow. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. We're doing it, y'all. We're doing it big. This chat is filled with fire. The chat is filled with fire. Trini says, SNBR says, you like a glass of wine. I do like a good glass of wine. I like a good Cabernet Sauvignon, and I like a good Riesling. Yes, Olajo says, welcome to the live, everybody. And Krista's using that emoji now, too. I love it. That is my newest creation, that emoji right there, the WTF dude, because it's so needed in this chat sometimes. It's absolutely needed. I think every last piece of that was needed. So now that you guys got a snippet of my life, which you got whether you wanted it or not, let's be for real. But that's what we do here. As we know, if your girl is talking for a long period of time, there's no telling what's going to come shooting out of my mouth. Trina says, yeah. Trina says, yes, Olajo, purify everything with fire. I love that. And speaking of purify, y'all, if you want to see a man wash some vegetables like you've never seen a vegetable be washed before, watch Trini. When Trini is cooking, Trini wash it down. Trini wash it down. I've never seen anybody wash a vegetable like that before. Isaiah Pollard, thank you so much for the emojis. Is that telling me a story? It's like the Lion King. There's a rhino, tree, king book. I love it. Trini says, be okay. Olajo says, double tap that screen or hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Yes, we have 25 thumbs up. Awesome. Brittany says, do you like reading books? Yes, I do, Brittany. And I also write books. So yes, I love reading. I read. I love reading. It's something I've loved since I was a child. Olajo is cracking up. Oh my goodness, you guys. We've gotten quite a few subscribers during this live stream. So thank you to all of you guys who chose to subscribe. SNBR Love says, in this channel, I'm friends with Stephen Curry. Who's Stephen Curry? What? No, hold on, wait. Stephen Curry, isn't that like a basketball dude? Stephen Curry. Is that what I'm understanding? Yes, Ola Joe is dropping Trini's channel. Thank you so much for doing that. Trini says you need to write my biography. I'm interested. I'm interested. I would write your biography. I feel like Trini's life is very interesting. Just in a little bit of time that I talked with Trini when he was up on my live stream last week, I got the sense that Trini has a lot in his life and a lot of stuff to share. And I would love to hear more. Definitely, Trini. So that might be something, a little story time on your channel. That might be something you want to get into because people probably want to hear more about your journey. I said BR Love says yes. Okay, so Stephen Curry is a basketball star. Got it. I don't watch basketball. And when I did watch basketball, I watched college basketball. I literally never watched the NBA. So I've never been a huge NBA basketball fan. I was a huge college basketball fan for a period of time, but I haven't even really seen a game in many, many years at this point. But it's Wednesday. We made it to the 51-minute mark. We're going to take it just a little bit further, you guys, and then I'm going to call it a damn day. SNBR Love says, yes, he's from San Diego, California. What's up, San Diego? I've never been to San Diego, which is funny because I've been pretty much everywhere else in California, but I've never been to San Diego. Ola Joe is saying BOK Media. I like it. I like the way that Ola Joe uses the member emojis. She flexes them so well. Yep, that is my other channel that Ola Joe dropped. It is my DIY channel where I make crazy stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I've made here. Oh my gosh, those 2 pictures back there, I made those. That plant pot back there I made. I just make random stuff, y'all. I'm crazy like that. Brittany says, I'm in the U.S. Cool. Mark A. Houston says, you look very beautiful today. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you coming in and saying what's up. Happy freaking Wednesday to you. And happy holidays, right? Because aren't we just like a week away from the business? Yeah, because isn't it like a week from today is Christmas Eve? Which is funny because, I don't know, my dad every year calls me at about midnight and reads me the night before Christmas. Why? Because I'm a daddy's girl. That's why. My dad literally calls me. I'm grown. I'm full grown. My dad literally calls me and reads me the night before Christmas. And now, because I'm with Aaron and we're together on Christmas Eve, I put it on speakerphone and he reads it to us both. Like we're children. I love it. It's hilarious. When I think sometimes about how, I don't want to say spoiled, because I don't think I'm spoiled at all. But when I think about how much love, that's what we'll say, that I have had in my life, I'm kind of blown away. Because if I never got any more love for the rest of my life, I would have already gotten too much. SNBR says, I love all sports like Canada Jets and and hockey. Oh, I love hockey, yo. I'm from Minnesota. So, I mean, I'm from a cold state. Hockey is where it's at. I love hockey. I love ice skating, all that jazz. Trini says, Mark, she always looks beautiful. Not just today. Oh, Trini. Yes. Thank you, Trini. That's very, very sweet of you to say. Trini, right back at you. You look beautiful every day, too. But you look even more beautiful when you're wearing the hat. Oh, Trini's so cute with that hat on. Oh my gosh, you got to get Christina a hat like that though, because for real, you two both wearing hats like that, break the internet. Break the damn internet right off. The internet would not even be able to sustain that much cuteness at one time. It just wouldn't. Kristen says, yes, brother Trini, be okay, sis is always looking gorgeous. What? Y'all really trying to make a girl smile today. Come on, Krista. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And please know this. All I've got on is this lipstick. They wouldn't even let me hit the damn filter to even out my damn tone. Yay! Trini, yes. Oh, that's going to be too cute. That's going to be too cute, Trini. I got a little secret too, but I can't say it right now because even though she's not typing, my girl is in the bushes somewhere. And if she finds out about it, it won't be a surprise. But all I can say is, Trini, Our numbers are growing. Our numbers are growing, Trini. Our numbers are growing. Trini. That's funny. Krishna says, cute, cute. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Krishna. I appreciate you being here. Oh my goodness. And Krishna, I appreciate you always coming in and dropping the emojis. It's hilariously good. I love that. And I love that yum is your favorite emoji. Krishna's like, I like this yum emoji. It's my thing. Trinity's cracking up. Yes. Whew. We made it to 55 minutes. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm live and the hour goes by like this. And sometimes I'm live and I'm like, how is it not 7 hours? Probably because I was live for 2 hours yesterday trying to crochet that damn lopsided off scarf. But oh, you guys want to see my lopsided scarf? We're not gonna make fun of people, right? We're not gonna make fun of people. Trini says, yes, I think hockey got everybody. Hockey is what's up. Trini says, good vibes over here, 100%. So for those, stop it. Ola Joe, look away. I haven't seen her comment for a while, so hopefully Ola Joe is not in the chat bits. I don't want to talk about it, y'all. But here's how my scarf started, but I have a way to fix it. Okay, we're not going to make fun of people. But here's my issue with the scarf. Why did it start off like it was really going to be incredible? And then slowly but surely, this always happens to my scarves, it started snaking in all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like it starts off all wide as hell, and then it just starts getting real fancy up here. That ain't right. Chill guy is in the house. What's up, Chill? But I crocheted this so far. But I have a plan. You guys. We're going to fix this. It's going to get fixed. But I like the colors, but I have a plan to include some different colors as well. But I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to make panels. So my fix on this is going to be where it's crooked like this. I'm going to straighten that out, like fill this chunk in with like black and then do a black band all around it and then act like it's a panel. No! No! Oh, Joe, go! Oh, Joe, don't you have something to this? Mr. Sailor needs breakfast, Ola Joe. Mr. Sailor needs breakfast. Chill says, today I'm so, no, okay. Trini says, who wants to make me a crochet pants? Now, see, Ola Joe can crochet you some pants, Trini. I can't do that for you. I can't. SNBR says, I am at 316 subscribers. I hope to go live. You can go live. Can't you? At like 50. Shrewd says, hi, Ola Joe. Okay. Ola Joe, you better be nice to me in my crochet. Scandalous said it was free form. Scandalous said it was free form crocheting, y'all. No, I don't want to know your plan. I don't want to know your plan, Ola Joe, unless your plan is to come make this scarf for me. Chill says, tomorrow I'm going to surgery. Chill. That's no good. Well, I hope that you are able to steady your mind and that you get in and out without a problem, my friend. SAPR's Love says, hi, Chill guy. Sid says, what's your favorite sock brand? That's a good question, Sid, but I don't mess with socks like that. What's your favorite brand? Ola Joe says, this cannot happen. Ola Joe, leave me alone. I'm going to fix my scarf. I'm going to fix my scarf myself. I do not require your fixes, Ola Joe. I don't. It's fine. Trust me, Ola Joe. When I fix it, you're going to feel differently about it. See, I avant-garde. This is avant-garde crocheting, y'all. Don't even feel no kind of way. Don't feel no kind of way. It's going to fix itself. I promise. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it when it turns into a full scarf. Ola Joe's going to be like, that's on point. So you can't let people, not when you're trying to work it out. You will work it out. It's going to be a scarf. That's all that matters. It'll keep somebody's neck warm. Trini, don't mess with me. It's going to keep somebody's neck warm. All right? That's all it's got to do. It doesn't have to do anything else. It just has to keep my neck warm. And it will. I promise. Wait till you guys see it when it's done. That's all I'm going to say. You know? And to the Trinis and the Ola Joes, don't y'all be coming for me. No! Don't be showing Mr. Sailor my scarf. Don't be showing. No! Oh, no. Mr. Sailor, don't laugh at me. Mr. Sailor, I'm going to fix it. Mr. Sailor, I'm going to fix it. Don't let what you see here um be the judgment because I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna get fixed. It's gonna get fixed. All right. And Mr. Sailor, that's not fair because your wife is like the crocheting freaking queen. It's not fair to judge me. And as RB Love says, yes, I know was going the other morning back, because I did not see my friend. Okay, got it. Alexander says you could call it a pot holder and be Alexander, I like how you think, my friend. But no, we are going to complete it as a scarf. It's going to look super, super cool. And I have a whole plan, Alexander. I have a whole plan. So if you guys want to see me actually work through that, I'm going to be doing that on my DIY channel. I might be showing progress over here, but I'm going to complete this scarf and it's going to be awesome, Alexander. And people are going to be like, oh, that's a cool scarf. And I'm going to be like, yeah, it is. See the same people coming for me right now in the chatments. Exactly. Liz says, love it. I knew you could do it. Thank you. Liz, if you ever decide one day to have kids, you're going to be a great mother because you are really supportive, Liz, and I appreciate every last piece of that. Okay, I'm going to do it. It's going to get done. It's going to be great because here's what I plan. I'm going to do it in panels, right? So I'm going to come through. I'm going to fix the stuff that's crazy and wonky on that. I have a plan for fixing it. Mr. Sailor, there's no need for the laughter. There's no need for the laughter, Mr. Sailor. There's no need. Okay? Okay? We're going to do this. All right? You guys might be laughing now, but wait until it's actually finished. When it's finished, y'all are going to be like, can you make me one? And I'm going to be like, no, 100% no, because I don't know how to recreate it. Ola Joe says, we were laughing. Whatever. I'm hoping it was hurting my hand, which is what I remember about crocheting, which is why I don't crochet because why is my hand dry as hell? So, our girl, Scandalous, that's what I call her, Scandalous. She told me to get a specific type of needle. She told me to get a 5mm clover hook. And we walked through it last night on Insta and I sent her the link and she was like, yes, get that one. That's the one she has. And that's what I got. And so that should be here tomorrow. So I might go live some point this weekend. I don't know, on my other channel, continuing to work through the scarf. And I will only work on the scarf live. So if anybody wants to see me doing it, I'm going to do it on my other channel. Ola Joe says we all got to start somewhere. It's avant-garde crocheting, Ola Joe. It's avant-garde. All right? Avant-garde. And you and Mr. Sailor can't come for me for my avant-garde approach. Melissa says, had to try on my new outfit for Michael. Ooh. Melissa, what's this outfit about? Does this outfit have, can you see through it? Or what's this outfit, Melissa? What's the occasion in which you would wear it? No, I'm nosy. I want to know, what's this new outfit? You were gone for a mighty long time, Melissa. Does it include lace? Trinity says, oh, Melissa, little freak. Come on, Melissa. Did it have stockings? Is it the kind of outfit that you try on when somebody's been good all year? Is that what it's about? What? Remy is in the house. What's up, Remy? How are you? Welcome back in. Thank you so much for coming in. Right now, we are trying to figure out what's going on with Melissa's outfit. Because Melissa says she just tried on an outfit for her husband. And we are interested in finding out what the details of this outfit are. I need to know. Oh, Ola Joe, guess what? Dania is going to do a hot sauce challenge, which I think is so cool. Dania, in case you guys don't know, she is your stay-at-home favorite grandmother on the face of the planet. She is in her 70s, but she is not playing with you guys, okay? She has told me that she could take down any damn hot sauce and hot sauce me up underneath a table. So at the beginning of the year, she and I are going to be doing a hot sauce challenge. Liz says, JJ, Spicy Queen Melissa. Melissa says, it's red and black. It's just a winter outfit. Laugh out loud. It's hot, though. Come on, hot outfit. Oh, Melissa. You little vixen. Isn't that one of the reindeers' names? Melissa, one of them reindeers, y'all. She vixen. Ola Joe says, love you. You know I got your back and will help you. Ola Joe, I think it's gonna be fine. But here's what I would like. Here's what I would like. And we did this. Anastasia Blessed came up for a little bit, and Anastasia Blessed actually knows how to crochet as well. Apparently, everybody does but me. But I can't do anything about where I'm at in my life right now with this crochet situation. I'm gonna finish my scarf in the way that I'm finishing it. But next time I go live crocheting again, I will have a link for somebody to come up. And I think it was nice to have Anastasia up because she knew what she was doing. So there was me doing whatever I was doing, and then somebody who actually knew what they were doing. So next time I will try not to do it at the exact same time that you're having your live stream, Ola Joe. I apologize for that, but your girl's brain ain't worth the damn. But yeah, it would be cool if you came up because I think it's helpful to see people's techniques. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to immediately be able to employ said technique, but I like to see the technique because that's how you learn. What's going on? Trinity says, Melissa, I hope it wasn't a maid. Trinity, Ola Joe says, that's great. Melissa says, Trinity, in my home, it's more like Michael is my maid. Liz says, Melissa, do an outfit check shorts. Oh my gosh. Trinity says, Melissa, that's just too much info, but thanks for y'all crazy. I love every last piece of it. Melissa says it's a long red split side sweater over black leggings with thigh high red boots. You better jangle in your jangle. I love that, Melissa. Thigh high red boots? You better stop it. You done already said that was sassy. When you start talking about thigh high red boots, it done already went off the damn rails. That is what I'm talking about, y'all. Dudes seem to really like boots. I remember back when I used to work downtown and I wasn't, able to work from home like I do now. And I had to go into the office every single freaking day and get dressed up. I wore a lot of boots, and your girl is tall. She's a tall girl, and dudes like boots on women. I don't know why, but they do. Every time I would wear my boots, some dude would have something to say. But I have really long legs too. I mean, I'm mostly leg. I'm leg and beer gut. Those are the two things that make me up. Trinity says, little freak. Ola Joe says, understood. Yeah. Trinity says, troll. Whee! Anyway, we've made it to the 67-minute mark. Thank you, everybody. I am friggin', I got a lot of cooking I got to do today, y'all. A lot. Keep in mind that I do have a video. I think it's the Goodwill walkthrough video. Why am I doing this like this lipstick was going to rub off on me? It's not going to. Little Penny says, good morning, sugar. Good morning. Liz says, hot spicy mama Melissa. Melissa is spicy as hell, y'all. She's spicy. But yes, I have a Goodwill video dropping today. And tomorrow, I hope to drop this food video for y'all. We go see how it goes. We still have the reindeer games. A-Train and I will be recording this weekend. Yeah, a lot of good holiday stuff still coming up, so stay tuned for all of that. Trini drops the pepper. I love it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We are moving along here. I am going to shut her down. Ola Joe says, Melissa, I have some burgundy ones that my oldest daughter gave me for a gift. Are you talking about them boots? Are you talking about some boots, Ola Joe? Ola Joe and Melissa out here being too spicy, y'all. They got boots and stuff, looking all cute. Melissa says, Michael is the one that had me get the black fuzzy boots last year. That laugh out loud, that man could pick my entire wardrobe. Come on now. Well, that's because he knows what he likes. He knows what he likes to see, Now, A-Train does not pick my wardrobe, but we wear the same hoodies. Does that count? This is actually A-Train's hoodie. Sometimes I wear it. Sometimes he wears it. I don't know. That's how we do it in this house. Melissa says, Ola Joe, you got to wear them. Ola Joe damn near about to break the internet every time Ola Joe puts something on. Ola Joe made this beautiful crochet, like top and short set. I thought the internet was going to break. I thought the internet was going to break, Melissa. I really did. Because all of it was beautiful. And Ola Joe damn near broke the internet. Matt says, I bees in the trap. Well, thank you, Matt Torrance, for coming in out of the trap to say a couple of quick words to us. Ola Joe says, yep. Alexander says, are reindeer games like horse games? I don't know. Reindeer games is something that we do every year, Alexander, where we just we play a couple of games to see who wins and who is going to be able to guide Santa's sleigh. And so they're usually games like how many bows can you get into a bowl blindfolded with no hands. Uh, they're feats of strength. Okay, because you can't guide Santa's sleigh without first proving yourself in the gridiron. IP Freely says, is A Train your husband? 100%. Ola Joe says, Melissa, I may not be able to get my toe in. Oh, that's right. Ola Joe's toe is messed up, y'all. No, that is not funny, but Ola Joe might not be able to she could get one boot on. Ola Joe, just show us the one sexy leg. Just get the one boot. Just put the one boot on. Matt says, take the A Train, Billy's. Oh, Matt, you're cracking me up. Trini says, I thought was the movie. Ola Joe says, thank you. Melissa says, Ola Joe, we'll do a side-by-side red boot pick. I love it. IP Freely says, did A-Train get his nickname from prison? No, my friend, who I've known forever, gave it to him because he's a guitarist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people who play guitar, they always have crazy little names. Trini says reindeer games. Exactly. This is our 3rd annual reindeer games. And I have to tell you guys a piece of information before I let you go. The very first year, A-Train cheated. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but A-Train's going to you're going to try to show up in the chat mints? Okay. But here's the thing. A-Train cheated the first year. Okay. The second year, I won, and rightfully so, no cheatings. And this year, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. IB Freely says, oh, ask A-Train if he likes, what? Pugnani? What are you talking about? Oh, okay, I don't even know what that is. Thank you, Krishna. Oh, Joe just says one leg. Trini says reindeer games. Oh, yes. I love that movie. I own that movie, Trini. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Ben Affleck and Charlize freaking Theron. Great movie. Melissa says, Ola Joe, put that one boot on and take your picture from the side. Aaron says cheated equals won fairly. I don't think so. Silver Wonder says, I want you on The Price is Right. What, you think I would be good at it? I don't know if I would be. IP Freely says, Niccolo Pagini, sorry, violinist. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're talking about. IP Freely, that's very highbrow for somebody with a name like IP Freely. I appreciate that you have many aspects of yourself and that you're showing them to us. It feels like a privilege. Thank you. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. We had ourselves a merry little time today. Keep in mind that I do have a live premiere happening at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, so about 2 hours from now. I would love to see you guys there. No worries if you can't. And I'll have a live premiere again tomorrow. A lot of live premieres. So if you want to hang out with me, feel free to do so inside of those premieres. Aaron says, I know Pagini. Am I saying that right? Paganini? Let me stop. Anyway, I think we have done all the things that we could do. A-Train, you join. What did you say? Paganini? Paganini. Okay. He's a Jimi Hendrix of violin. Okay. Well, Aaron knows a lot more about music than I do because Aaron is awesome. Trini says, Aaron and BOK have an amazing day. Blessings from Finland. Thank you. Trini, you too. I'm going to miss that you don't have a video today, Trini, but thank you for coming in. You guys are funny. I can't wait to see Melissa and Ola Joe in their one boot. These one boot wonders is out here doing it big. I can't wait. Anyway, everybody have a good rest of their day. Make sure that if you have somebody who you're supporting, use this time to possibly check out one of their videos. Ola Joe went live yesterday. You can certainly watch the replay. Melissa did a wreath video. You can certainly watch that. Trini's been out here making chicken feetsies. You can watch that. There's an feet, F-E-E-T. So make sure that you guys check that out. Alexander says, Grandma told me her dad would bring a stallion once a year to play horse games with the mares. She and her sister were not allowed outside the house when horse games were going on. Alexander, I know what them horse games are. And that is definitely not a time to go outside. Because you might see stuff. Exactly. Come back, Alexander, when we go live again next time. I appreciated you being here. You brought something extra to the chat, and that is what's up. Make sure that you're subscribed and that your notification is all together. A-Train says, have a good one. Melissa says, you can call anytime after 11 my time, 10 your time. At night? What in the midnight conversation are you trying to have, Melissa? Are you gonna put your boots on when we talk? Because that matters to me. Olajo says A Train hi and bye. A Train says hi, Olajo. Yes, good day to you. Olajo is now laughing. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good rest of their what day until I see you at 11. If I see you, Alexander said subbed. Thank you, Alexander. Let's come back and play some reindeer, not horse stallion games.